All right, so this is the review of the CaRobotor K1 stereo head unit for the Jeep JK 2012 and to 2018. I bought the CaRobotor K1 in December of 2022, and it has positives, it has negatives. All right, so let's get into it. The positives. So it has wireless CarPlay, which connects pretty easily most of the time. It makes it really convenient, and you know what CarPlay is, so it's great. All right, the sound is amazingly great. Something that the CaRobotor K1 does that the Uconnect did not do was take advantage of the premium sound amplifier that came with my Jeep. The Uconnect did not get loud and it did not sound clear, and nothing that you could do to it would help. So immediately when I plugged the amp in, when I connected the head unit to the components, the sound was just amazing. And the Alpine speakers that came with the premium sound system actually work and sound just nuts. I mean, it's just bump and bass. I can't turn it up or it will blow the speakers. I can't turn it all the way up or it will blow the speakers. The subwoofer is fantastic, and everything sounds really great. It sounds like theater sound in my Jeep. If you have the premium sound system and you get the K1, you're going to be very happy with it. Um, so it supports a 360 camera system. So I went to AliExpress and I got a 360 camera system for like 35 bucks and waited, I don't know, 3 weeks to get it and plugged it in and it just worked. With that being said, there's a little asterisk for this. The app that records the video of the 360 camera system is very weird, and the video it produces is well, I'll just have to show you that video. It's just not. It's a four up display, so all four cameras are on one display, and it just ends up making it, you know, interesting, but not great if you want to use the video for anything. Um, it is nice having a 360 camera system. It's like there's trade-offs. You can load apps from the Google Play Store. So I have Gaia loaded. I have Trails Off Road loaded. I got a few other apps, YouTube, etc. Um, so there's an asterisk with this too. There's not very much space on this device. So if you load a bunch of apps, it's the whole system starts crashing. So you end up having to delete apps. So you can really have one or two apps loaded from the App Store, and so you have to choose wisely what you do load. Okay, so those are the positives. Let's move on to the negatives. The software that it comes with is buggy. Um, the screen will just go black sometimes. Sometimes the whole system will reboot. Sometimes um, other random things happen. The Bluetooth has trouble connecting sometimes. Um, and it's kind of a bummer. It's like it has the potential to be a great system, but it's not. So it just ends up being frustrating. Um, the SIM card reader is supposed to be 3G, 4G, but it's really the data speed is like 3G. It's pretty bad. So you have to be very patient with it, and unless you're right next to a tower, it's just not going to get good speed. Um, the camera app crashes all the time. It you if you're driving for more than 30 minutes and you try to use you park, you shift into reverse to back out of the spot, it the reverse camera may not come up, and it's like 50-50 whether the reverse camera shows or not. And so it just is a very crashy experience. Uh, Getting support, there the support comes from China. They're not super bilingual. It's a very difficult process getting support. You cannot contact them on email or any other medium other than WhatsApp reliably. So I've sent them an email and they sent me they replied like 6 months later. I mean, it's just crazy. So WhatsApp is really how you get a hold of them, and it's about a 24-hour turnaround. And you're not going to get, how can I say this? It's just not going to be a very good support experience. Um, there's no real manual that explains all of the features of the device. There's a manual that comes with it that has some things, and it's okay. It's just like it's the bare minimum. So you're really on your own with this. And for 650 bucks, I feel like you could probably just get a generic Android head unit with a dash restyle. I think you can get them for about 350 bucks. You probably save 300 bucks getting something else. But it does have wireless CarPlay. It's like what's good about it is good, and what's bad about it is really bad. So I hope this review helps, and I hope that if you look at the CaRobotor K1, actually, one thing I did want to mention, I recently looked, and they do have options for expanded memory, and which is probably the root cause of most of the problems with this. Was I got one of the first models of this device, and I think it had like 3 gigs of memory or something. I mean, it was pretty bad. So there's some with 8 and 16, and then a bunch of space now. So you probably want to get one of the upgraded units, not the bottom end model. Um, I sound pretty negative. Uh, it does have great sound. I think that's probably its saving grace, is that the sound and the equalizer is just so good that when it's playing, you're really loving it. So anyway, that's the CaRobotor K1. That's my 1 year review, a little bit more than a year. So anyway, hope it helps, and like and subscribe, y'all. Thank you.